What's going on, everyone? It's Nick again, and I'm back with another NBA offseason video. Man, all these moves are really keeping me busy, aren't they? So, Kemba Walker, once a hometown hero, he lit up Madison Square Garden when he was in college, right here where Cardiac Kemba was born. And now he's coming home. This year, it was great to see the Knicks finally back in the playoffs, but it was clear they really needed some offense. They really needed some creation on the perimeter. While they already had one of the best defenses in the league, and the Knicks just got someone who we've all known to be a very good shot creator on the perimeter with Kemba Walker. So before we continue with the content, if you can please consider liking the video so it gets out to more people. If you could please consider subscribing for more of my sports content and also ringing the bell, that'd be much appreciated. Also, all the links to my social media are in the description. If you follow me, I will follow you back. Anyways, let's get on with the content. So this is news that came out while it was very late in my time zone in Japan. So I'm sorry I couldn't give an immediate reaction to it, but here's my reaction to it now. The Knicks got that much needed shot creation on the perimeter, and they also got a pretty good shooter in Kemba Walker. Kemba shot 36% from 3 this season, and he is a 36% shooter from 3 for his whole career. However, the downside to signing him is the fact that he has dealt with injuries the last couple seasons. He only played 43 games this year and 56 last year, but he did average 19 points per game this year, and he's only signing for $8 to $9 million for 2 years. Even though he may have not been peak Kemba Walker this past season because he had to deal with some injuries, still, for the contract that he's signing, how cheap it is, I don't see any risk in this whatsoever. I only see high reward. And it was only 2 seasons ago when he averaged 25 points per game, and sure, the Knicks probably won't be getting that out of Kemba Walker, but still, a guy that can definitely average 19 to 20 points per game when he's healthy, even at this stage in his career as he's in his early 30s now. And as you can see in some of these clips, he's still very capable of getting to the basket. I definitely like this move a lot for the Knicks. Now you can say that Evan Fournier was a risk since his contract is 4 years with an AAV of $19.5 million, but Kemba just $8 to $9 million for 2 years. That's nothing, and if he can stay healthy, oh, watch out. But even if Fournier is a little expensive, he's definitely good enough to make this team better. That's undeniable. But back to Kemba Walker. Now, yeah, it is kind of weird to know that Derrick Rose is getting paid more than him when Kemba will likely start over him. But a backcourt of Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, Derrick Rose, Emmanuel Quickley, Alec Burks. Just within days, this backcourt already improved significantly. And if Kemba can defend or not, I'm not even worried about that because a coaching change alone significantly improved the Knicks defense already, making them go from 23rd to 3rd in defensive rating. But one thing I know Kemba does do plenty of on defense is draw a lot of charges. And just for the fact that Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier are coming in and Elfrid Payton is on his way out. And yeah, Reggie Bullock may be on his way out too, but like I said, even though he was a good role player for the Knicks, he's definitely expendable. So yeah, there's no way to convince me that as of now that the Knicks are not a better team than they were just last week. Of course, I do still see Julius Randle as the go-to guy. And yes, he did shrink in the playoffs, but I do believe he has the motor to improve, and I do believe that he will learn from this experience. I'm not saying that he for sure will be a franchise player down the road. He will for sure be the guy that you could build a championship team around, but I do think that that first round loss to the Hawks could be a learning experience for him, and that he could build off of that. So, how do I actually think the Knicks will do as of now? I do think that they can make it to the second round, but free agency's not over. Injuries can happen. COVID could still even play a role next season, and if you still think it's fake, I'm not even going to hold back. You're an idiot, so please get vaccinated. If you haven't for whatever reason, unless some medical reason is stopping you, please get vaccinated, okay? Don't care if people dislike this video because I said that. Get vaccinated. But anyways, now I still don't see the Knicks beating the Bucks or a healthy Nets team. I don't even know if they can beat the Heat with the new additions they made. Actually, I don't think that they're ready to take that next step yet. And now, as long as the Heat are healthy, they weren't healthy this season. That's why they got bounced in the first round. They just couldn't get enough continuity together. And hey, the Bulls are actually looking legit. The Bulls are arguably winning free agency this season with the moves that they just made. And once again, if you want me to talk about that, I'll be more than glad to. Just let me know. And let's also not make the same mistake that so many of us, including myself, made of sleeping on the Hawks. The Hawks should be able to build upon what they were able to accomplish in the playoffs this year. The Eastern Conference is getting tougher, and also, even if the Sixers were a huge disappointment in the playoffs, they still were the #1 seed in the regular season, so let's not count them out. Even if Ben Simmons is soft and, hey, he could potentially get traded within a week or so, I don't know. Maybe not, but we'll see. And even as bad of a coach as Doc Rivers is, again, they were still the #1 seed in the East, so it's no given that the Knicks will even beat them. Even though Tom Thibodeau is a significantly better coach than Doc Rivers, I think we can all agree on that. Still, the Sixers do have more talent on their team. So still plenty more that can happen. So while the Knicks should be a lock to at least make the playoffs, they're definitely not a lock to win a playoff series. All I'll say for now is that they definitely can. And we'll see what they do next. And we also know that the Knicks have a history of being the Knicks, but at least Leon Rose has come to the rescue for this team and has gotten James Dolan to just step aside. So the Knicks are looking like a very competent team again. They still don't have what it takes to win a championship, but Knicks fans should be excited about the direction this team is going in. And that's going to be it for now. And the jersey back there, even though he's a Laker now, it's the only Knicks jersey I have. So whenever I make Knicks videos, that's just going to be what I have until I get another Knicks jersey. So again, if you could please do me the favor of considering liking this video, subscribing if you still haven't yet, and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. And if you can follow me on social media, all your support is much appreciated. And hey, whenever I reach 1,000 subscribers and get this thing monetized, I'll be more than happy to do some giveaways. So in order to have a chance to win one of my giveaways, just subscribe and you may have a chance to get something from me. I still haven't decided on what it is yet, but you're entered to participate in the giveaway whenever I get monetized. So, alright, that'll do it for now. See you next time. Peace.